Wrocław in Poland is the venue for the first World Championship Speedway Grand Prix. 30,000 fans have come to witness 16 of the best battle for Speedway's ultimate title. Among them is the Professor, 3 times world champion Hans Nielsen from Denmark. Reigning world champ from Sweden, Tony Rickardson. Yet another former champion from the USA, Sam Ermolenko. And our own most recent world champion, that was in '92, Gary Havelock. Britain's Chris Louis is looking for his first world title. But he'll have fellow Brit Mark Lorham to contend with, and he's got style. 6 Grand Prix will decide the 1995 World Speedway champion. This is round 1. Hello and welcome to Sky Sports for the very first new style World Championship Speedway Grand Prix. Everything has changed for 1995. No longer a one-night title fight. The series will be won by the man who amasses the most points over 6 world rounds. We've plenty to talk about and even more to show you. With me in the studio are 2 men with outstanding backgrounds. Simon Wigg has 5 world long track championships to his name. Welcome to Sky, Simon.
Hi, Keith.
And Barry Briggs is the second most winningest Speedway champion of all times, 4 times a champ, and still only looking 30 years old. Welcome, Barry.
You're watching Sky Sports.
It's the first one-day international with the West Indies, and England will be keen to carry on where the Australians left off. But the West Indies will want to prove they're still #1, and England might just reap the backlash. The first one-day international, sponsored by Saab, with England versus the West Indies, exclusively live Wednesday morning at 10:30 on Sky Sports.
It's all worked out beautifully with the new Laguna.
Just help yourself to John Smith's, to his trunk. Just say the word and it is yours. Just help yourself to the flavor in his heart. Your lips can open up the door.
There's something completely new in the pub. John Smith's Extra Smooth Bitter. Pure silk in a glass. So, you still don't need gimmicks.
Where would you start if you wanted to make a collection of the world's best rock tracks? You'd take bands like Rainbow, Deep Purple, Foreigner, Jethro Tull, Free, Black Sabbath and Thin Lizzy. You'd take artists like Gary Moore, Brian May and Alice Cooper. You'd take 100 tracks from the 100 best albums of all time and you'd cram them all on one CD set. It's called Rock, but it's only available from Sounds Direct by post. So get a pen ready. This 6 CD or cassette set has over 6 hours worth of original tracks. To get your copy, call now. Rock from Sounds Direct. Sounds you can't afford to miss.
From Gillette comes a uniquely different form of protection for men. Gillette Series Clear Gel Antiperspirant. It's a soft gel, and it goes through underarm hair directly to the skin surface to fight odor and wetness where they begin. And that means powerful all-day protection. The revolutionary Gillette Series Clear Gel Antiperspirant, one of the advanced antiperspirants in the Gillette series.
Introducing a new generation of windscreen wiper, Bosch Twin Spoiler. With an optimum combination of soft rubber base and advanced hard rubber edge, it's not only the most effective wiper, but also the quietest and longest lasting we've ever made. Fit Bosch Twin Spoiler. Bosch. Excellence comes as standard.
Wednesday at 8 on the Movie Channel.
The Beatles! They're here!
It was a day they'd remember. A night they'd never forget. The time when they almost met the Beatles. Danny Minogue stars in the midweek premiere, Secrets. On Sky 1 at 8.
A bomb threat has been reported.
A mad bomber on the loose in RoboCop. At 9 on Sky 1.
She will die if you disconnect that tube.
Can't treat her. I will not arrest her.
I'm going to save my patient.
A heartbreaking decision in Picket Fences. Travel through time at 10 on Sky 1.
Oh my God, I'm a dork.
A brand new series, Quantum Leap. A great lineup. Wednesday on Sky.
Welcome back. Well, with me still in the studio here is, of course, 5 times world long track champion Simon Wigg and 4 times world speedway champion Barry Briggs, and we've got lots to talk about as this race goes on.
You're watching Sky Sports.
In 1989, Celtic, one of Europe's biggest clubs, won the Scottish FA Cup. Since then, no silverware has gone to Parkhead. Now, Airdrie stand in their way. Celtic v Airdrie, the Scottish Cup final, Saturday at 1 p.m. on Sky Sports.
Mars Miniatures are too little to have a clever advertising slogan. George.
Sorry.
Down to earth. Great display. Practical, in-depth. Stimulating, eye-opener. Hands-on, TLC from viewing to doing.
Imax Sensitive. Simply apply, leave for 5 minutes and rinse off. Stay smoother for longer with Imax Sensitive.
No need to think, to want, to love. We are everything you need.
Don't turn your back on us.
Bad boys! Bad boys! Bad boys! Bad
Citizen!
1984. Is it the past or the future? Now, Time Life Music brings you 24 great tracks from a classic year on 2 CDs or cassettes. You can't buy them in the shops. They're only available by calling this number. But be careful. You don't know who might be listening. Set yourself free with 1984, a collection of 24 great hits by original artists. Call now. Time Life for music.
Mars Miniatures are too little to have a famous theme tune. The music is by Tchaikovsky. Doug Tchaikovsky.
Welcome back. Well, Heat 9 saw Hans Nielsen take over at the front and Thomas Golub in second place with Billy Hamill third.
You're watching Sky Sports.
From Donington, the World Superbike Championship featuring Carl Fogarty.
Carl Fogarty, new world champion!
From Indianapolis, a Bosch Motorsport special, the Indy 500. A motorsport double from 11 a.m. Sunday on Sky Sports.
Preparing for that first day at school is something most people understand.
I remember my first day at school.
You got everything? Football boots, pencil case? Your hair's all sticking. All right.
Get off, Mum.
Let's go.
But money matters are rarely that predictable. Anytime you want advice, pop into Abbey National.
It'll be all right.
No hard sell, no flashy suits, no strings attached. But right thinking and sensible solutions very much attached.
This is it.
We'll help you prepare for anything from the expected to the unexpected.
Good morning. I'm Mrs. Maynard.
We don't guarantee lifelong happiness.
I remember my first day at school.
So do I.
It was diabolical.
Language, George.
But we do promise something you won't find anywhere else.
Need any help?
Yes, I bought one of these.
Lovely, aren't they?
Yes, well, mine was.
Oh, dear. This lady's top's gone all bobbly.
How did you wash it? In the machine. Look, like it said on the label.
Should be okay. But have you tried new Dreft Ultra?
Dreft Ultra? In the machine?
Trust new Dreft Ultra even up to 60 degrees. Main wash powders can allow bobbling, whereas Dreft contains a fabric care system. Dreft is also safer because it has a much more neutral formula.
Here's your new top.
And here's my new powder.
Dreft Ultra. Safer even up to 60 degrees.
Where would you start if you wanted to make a collection of the world's best rock tracks? You'd take bands like Rainbow, Deep Purple, Foreigner, Jethro Tull, Free, Black Sabbath, and Thin Lizzy. You'd take artists like Gary Moore, Brian May, and Alice Cooper. You'd take 100 tracks from the 100 best albums of all time, and you'd cram them all on one CD set. It's called Rock, but it's only available from Sounds Direct by post, so get a pen ready. This 6 CD or cassette set has over 6 hours worth of original tracks. To get your copy, call now. Rock from Sounds Direct. Sounds you can't afford to miss.
Premiering Thursday, the untold story of the Wild West.
And the only way y'all's gonna keep this land is to stand up and fight.
A legendary gunfighter. And his deadly posse. Wanted.
Dead or alive.
They fight for freedom.
Son, you are about to learn a very valuable lesson.
Against impossible odds.
Y'all got to go to hell someday.
Tell him Jesse Lee sent you.
Headed for a showdown. Posse, Thursday at 8 on Sky Movies.
Hello again. Well, before we go back to Rockcliffe for Heat 17, I can remind you that in the studio to talk about it will be Simon Wigg and Barry Briggs.
You're watching Sky Sports.
Chris Eubank has played many parts. Now the fallen world champion is starting all over again.
Now, what is his answer?
We believe he's going to be better.
A waiver person. The best thing that could possibly happen was Chris Eubank losing that title. And a more ruthless person.
Eubank faces South American champion Bruno Godoy in a move to put things right before his title rematch. He's hungrier than ever. Big Time Boxing, next Saturday at 9, live and exclusive to Sky Sports.
For some,
The price of progress is a cluttered, more crowded world. Orange have a clear view of the future. Our advanced digital technology has the ability to handle 10 million users, more than twice the number currently using mobile phones. So however busy it gets, you should always get through. Just as if you had the entire network to yourself. The future's bright. The future's orange.
Where would you start if you wanted to make a collection of the world's best rock tracks? You'd take bands like Rainbow, Deep Purple, Foreigner, Jethro Tull, Free, Black Sabbath, and Thin Lizzy. You'd take artists like Gary Moore, Brian May, and Alice Cooper. You'd take 100 tracks from the 100 best albums of all time, and you'd cram them all on one CD set. It's called Rock, but it's only available from Sounds Direct by post, so get a pen ready. This 6 CD or cassette set has over 6 hours worth of original tracks. To get your copy, call now. Rock from Sounds Direct. Sounds you can't afford to miss.
In a new age of terrorism,
a bomb threat has been reported.
I want revenge.
There is a new kind of danger.
Welcome to Ground Zero. First nuclear explosion!
And a new name for law enforcement.
I can stop him.
RoboCop.
Somewhere there is a crime happening.
We have 5 minutes to live.
RoboCop, the series, Wednesday at 8 on Sky One.
You're watching Sky Sports.
Beryl doesn't look too happy, does she? And you know why that is. It's her birthday, and the doormat's a bit light on birthday cards. Actually, what really happened was this. There were plenty of cards. Do you know why?
It's me, Mum. Don't forget Gran's birthday. Helen, before you go on holiday, send Gran a card, all right?
I know you're broke, Tom, so I've got you a card. You can sign it when you come over, all right?
I'd like to order some flowers, please.
Don't ask me why women bring round more than men. Maybe they care more. I know one thing, though. When they get on the blower, things happen.
Oh, the flowers are beautiful. And I had a lovely lot of cards.
It's good to talk. Behave yourself.
TLC, from viewing to doing.
Pantene Hair Health Update.
Would you believe that friction caused by brushing and combing can actually damage unconditioned hair?
Pantene knows this. The provitamin B5 not only nourishes the roots, it penetrates the whole of your hair. Pantene strengthens and protects against combing damage, leaving it so healthy looking it shines.
It's good to know my hair's protected with this, because I'm not going to stop doing this. Would you?
Pantene, daily treatment for healthy looking hair.
The sun, the sand, and delicate skin don't always go together. So does your washing powder leave your family's clothes as soft as you'd like? Some traditional non-bios leave fibers flattened. Fairy Ultra leaves them fluffy and white and feeling really soft. So to be sure of softness that's head and shoulders above the rest, use Fairy, the softer touch for delicate skin.
No need to think, to want, to love. We are everything you need.
Don't turn your back on us.
Rock boys! Rock boys! Rock boys! Rock
Citizen! 1984. Is it the past or the future? Now Time Life Music brings you 24 great tracks from a classic year on 2 CDs or cassettes. You can't buy them in the shops. They're only available by calling this number. you don't know who might be listening. Set yourself free with 1984, a collection of 24 great hits by original artists. Call now. Time Life for music.
Wednesday at 8.
The Beatles! They're here!
It was a day they'd always remember, a night they'd never forget.
We're stuck in the basement.
The time when they almost met the Beatles.
What would you know about boys? I've done it. With Paul McCartney.
It was the best of times, the worst of times. The teenage years. Danny Minogue stars in the midweek premiere of Secrets, Wednesday at 8 on the Movie Channel.
Local man Thomas Golub then takes the spoils and 20 points. And remember, there are 5 more Grand Prix to go this year, but Golub starts off with maximum points after round 1. Hans Nielsen, 18 points to him. Chris Louis, well, 3rd place and 17 points, with Mark Lorham, the man that was going so well throughout this meeting, ending his day on 4th place and 16 points. And there it is, the Austrian Grand Prix, June the 20th, 7 p.m. You can watch it here on Sky Sports. But before that, we go superbike racing. Foggy the Return, Saturday the 27th of May at 6:30 p.m. It's our preview, starring Carl Fogarty. And also Jamie Whittam, of course, one of his friends. Scott Russell used to be world champion, not anymore. And Scotsman Steve Hislop is also there. Aaron Slide will be right there on the Works Honda, and a whole lot more will join us in the studio. Now then, the racing. Race 1 starts at 12 noon on Sunday the 28th of May. Race 2, though, starts at 3:30 p.m. You can watch it all here on Sky Sports. Don't go away, it's going to be a brilliant weekend's racing.